Welcome back, everyone. Today's project is modifying this little table here. I picked this table up at a secondhand store, and this table is a really nice table. I really like the design. It is a manufactured table, and you can tell by the way it's constructed. And in fact, I think there's still a sticker somewhere there with like a number, from a kit that you put together. And I want to modify this table so that my printer and 3D printer will fit on it. Now, the printer I have is an old brother. I've been using this for at least 10-15 years. Thing's just a workhorse, but it won't fit in this lower shelf. And what I want to do is put this laser printer in the lower shelf and then put my 3D printer up on top of that. So no room here. Just need to lower that bottom shelf down a little bit, and then I'll have room in the top for the 3D printer, and it'll work great. Don't want to go buy another shelf or stand when I can just modify what I've got and make it work. Okay, so the first step is to take it apart. Manufacturer's tag is right there. I'm not sure exactly what brand that is, but it is very well constructed. And we just need to lower it down a little bit. So I'm going to pull off the little caps here that are covering this screw mounts. This one's in very deep. That one comes right off. And there's a little Allen key in there. And I just broke my knife. Didn't think buck knives would break like that. Huh. Kind of disappointed. There we go. That was a challenge. Broke a screwdriver, a buck knife. But we got it out of there. See if I can fix that tip on the grinder. So we need to do two things. We need to move the hole down. This is the foot. This is the top where it connects. And I want to move it down to make the shelf lower. So not only do I need to move it down, I also need to make this hole big enough for that dowel pin. So I have my extra strength from the dowel pin there. So I'm going to make this hole larger, and I'm going to make a new hole down here for that. And if I make it the same distance apart, then I'll get my inch that needs to go down, and I'll maintain the integrity of that hole, and I'll only have one extra hole here to fill. I can put the cap in either in this one or my new hole. Doesn't matter which. So there is the first one. And since I'm over to the shop without a lot of battery, I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna drill this one out first. And then we will move to, I'll do the other three off camera and then put it back together with it on. Okay, so this will give me my spacing and my distance. I'll know where the hole is, and I'll know exactly where from the edge it needs to be. So the first hole needs to be this regular size, and then this one down here will need to be small on this end, and then on the other end much bigger. So that bump is the sticker there from the assembly instructions, and this is going to be my top peg. So I need to drill for this one next. So now I have my pilot mark. Just needs to go right down the center of that hole I just made. One thing I didn't do is set the stop. I can do that, which I can't do because that's slightly bigger, so I'm going to have to eyeball it. So there's the two holes coming down that far. Now I just need to finish the hole from the other side to make it the same depth as that, and then I need to make this hole bigger so it matches the dowel. So there's our new hole matching the old one. Then I'm going to make the dowel size on that one. Now that only goes down a little bit too, just enough room for the dowel, so I can't drill that all the way through. There we go. Let's see how it fits. So this is going to be the inside. The dowel is going to fit. It's going to be extra snug. That's okay. And then the other piece is the top, which there's some junk in there to clear out. So I think that's going to work out pretty well. I just need to do the other three legs. I'm going to pause the camera because my battery's dying. Okay, we've got all four legs modified now the same way. I did discover that they are different, but I just used the same trick and made an A and a B, and then used that to get my position right. This is going to be, whoa, lost the dowel. This definitely goes this way. And if I put a leg this way, that's going to have the dowels in the right direction. So this one needs to go here or there. Okay, legs are back attached. Get these in and snug. And we are solid. And I'll use these plugs to cover up the unstained hole. And there we go. Table is all modified. It now sits probably a good inch and a half lower, and my printer should be able to slide in there now. And then I'll have the top for the 3D printer.